Lucy Mecklenburgh had revealed that she lost 2 stone while on Celebrity Island with Bear Grylls. The former Tory star, who found love with former co-star Iwan Thomas on the show, admitted that she prepared for the survival challenge by eating everything in sight. But after putting on half a stone in preparation, she quickly lost the excess pounds during 9 days of starvation. And despite being constantly hangry on the show filmed back in May, Lucy managed to keep her patience during co-star Iwan Thomas' sexist outbursts. "I was told you should get used to eating less and less, but then I was told, no, you need to put on some weight. So I put on half a stone," she exclusively told Mirror Online at the launch of her new fitness-inspired beauty gift sets for Boots. But she lost about 2 stone while filming the show. "It was weird because when you're you don't really feel as thin as you are because you don't have a mirror, so you don't really know how tiny you are, and then you get back and you realize," she said. And she felt weak when she got back in the gym. "To feel weak and to have to start back to training how I did day 1 of training, I literally had to build my fitness back up and health and everything. It was very strange," she said. "But there was one perk, putting the weight back on. I must admit it was really nice to indulge. I put on all the weight in 3 weeks and the doctor was like, wow, that is some serious eating," she said. Since leaving the island, there's one campmate who's got more negative press than the rest, Welsh sprinter Iwan Thomas, who has been frequently criticized for his misogynistic behavior towards the women on the show. But Lucy insists she wasn't offended by Iwan's alpha male tendencies. "I think that he didn't realize maybe, in his head he wanted to look after everyone, so he wanted to hunt, and I think it comes across maybe a little bit chauvinistic or something," she said. "He's an athlete and he's very driven and he wanted to provide, so I think it comes across a little bit sexist and things, but he actually had a heart of gold. I think he maybe didn't go about things in the right way sometimes." And she thinks the lack of food had something to do with the lack of arguments. "When you haven't eaten for 8 or 9 days, which we didn't at the beginning, you're very hungry," she said. "There were little bickers, but I'm surprised there wasn't more after not eating for that long, to be honest, but I think it makes you a lot calmer in there. You've got to switch off, no phones or anything, and you come up against a lot of different personalities that you wouldn't be friends with in the real world, so you learn to tolerate people a lot more than you normally would, because otherwise we'd be arguing all the time." And Lucy revealed that her proudest moment on the island was gutting the came and providing the camp with their first proper meal. "I really didn't want to do it," she said. "I volunteered to do it and it was horrendous. It was still moving when it was dead and it was horrific. But it's nice to know where your food came from and know it was killed humanely, and actually bringing it to the table when we hadn't eaten for 9 days was a nice feeling."